Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Carmina coming back with another video, and today we are going to be looking a little bit into the eclipse that's going to happen on December 26th. So before we get into that, let me remind you that this YouTube channel is full of videos on astrology, card reading, and even human design, interesting interviews, so check those out. And my website is carmina-amza.com. You can find there a lot of services, astrology, card reading, and also classes on these topics that I offer, so make sure you check those out as well. So I was waiting for the right day to make this video. I know that a lot of people did, the eclipse video a month, 2 months in advance, but I was actually waiting for a sunny day so that we can have a nice lighting here in this house of mine, okay? Yeah, the eclipse is gonna be right after the winter solstice. We have a lot of astronomical events happening. We have the winter solstice. As I say summer, I'm just thinking about summer. So we have the winter solstice on December 21st. That's when we have the shortest day here in the northern hemisphere, and from then onwards the light starts to increase, the daylight starts to increase. Of course, that also coincides with a lot of religious holidays, because yes, we are celebrating the rebirth of the daylight, end of light, spiritually and physically. I have a video that I made on the solstice a couple of years ago. I'm going to link it somewhere here, you can check it out. But now we're going to focus on the eclipse. There is such a thing called Sarosh cycles of eclipses, and these are groupings of eclipses into families and types of eclipses. So this eclipse that we're gonna have is gonna be pretty intense because we're gonna have so many planets in one sign. So maybe some of you are sidereal, some of you tropical, some of you whatever else, but no matter what, you're still gonna have a bunch of planets like a stellium, like a lot of planets in the same sign. Tropically, it's the sign of Capricorn. So we're gonna have the sun, we're gonna have the moon because it's a new moon, Jupiter, who else? Saturn, South Node, Pluto. We have all these planets. It's gonna be crazy in there. So it's going to be interesting to see where that falls in your natal horoscope. Where is Capricorn? Is it the first house or your ascendant? Is it your seventh house, your relationship, your fourth house, your peace of mind, your home, your cards, your hidden treasure? Where is it? Just see where it is in your horoscope, the sign of Capricorn, and then you'll see what area of your life will come under scrutiny, will be emphasized. So because Pluto, this transforming and heavy and sneaky little planet, is involved in the series of eclipses, it's going to have a major impact. Bernadette Brady says, I just want to quote her, she writes in her book, The Eagle and the Lark, that this eclipse coming up now in 2019 on the 26th of December is a part of an eclipse family that started on August 13, 2008. So Bernadette says this family of eclipses brings with it the sudden ending of associations or of a relationship, possibly with a younger person. There is a large emotional component as Pluto is involved, and the sense of traumatic transformation. This can be through news received or short journeys undertaken. This eclipse on the 26th of December, it's going to take place on a 5 of Hearts day, cards of truth wise. So emotional changes, working on your feelings to improve, but emotional crises. So it has to do with feelings, it has to do with your relationship with your family, with your people that are emotionally close to you. You know that holidays are always about reconnecting to family, and inherently a lot of tension occurs. And for those people who are more lonely, it's also kind of a depressing time. So it's already an emotionally loaded times, and now with an eclipse it's going to be even more sensitive. So just try to go inward and try to see what's happening. Try to see how this is affecting you and how you can let go and be at peace with what you're letting go of. The sign of Capricorn, of course, is quite a rigid sign. It's quite an unchangeable sign, but it has to go through some sort of transformation with that Pluto there and all those planets there. So it's very emphasized, that part of your life that is Capricorn, okay? Capricorn in general is like the rigidity, those establishments in you that you've been keeping so that you can go forward, so that you can survive, the survival mechanism. So let's see what's happening with that, okay, in your life and on the collective level. And of course, this eclipse is always followed by another eclipse that's going to happen 2 weeks later, but we're going to talk about that in due time. So from a human design perspective, this eclipse is a projector, 1-3 projector, with the defined root and the defined spleen. So there's going to be a lot of fears activated. The sign of Capricorn is also very much connected to fears and to fated events. So there's going to be a lot of sensitivity, just like Capricorn, a lot of strength, but also a lot of fear. So it's up to you how to reconcile that strength and fear. That strength and fear together, they can create very polished works, because we have that channel 5432 that's going to be filled in during the eclipse, and that's the channel between the spleen and the root, and it's the channel of transformation. It's about ambition and endurance and drive of being successful, but fueled by consistent effort. Having a vision, and that's the ideal, just having a vision and doing whatever it takes to make it work. And then we have the channel 1858, that's the channel of perfection. Of course, this channel is about correcting patterns. So I think it goes very well with the Capricorn energy and the planets there, especially Saturn, South Node, and Pluto. It's a channel that pressures you to want to preserve the life, the joyful life energy. It can go very on the extreme with perfectionism, but the high expression of it is to intuitively fix patterns, align patterns, to feel better, to heal. This makes me think of like a chiropractor that's just realigning the bones there. This is the energy you're going into. It's fueled in a way by fear and by survival instinct, but I hope you can harness the best of it. Okay, you guys, that was it. It was really nice connecting with you guys again, and everyone who wants a card deck, you should order before January 1st, even if I ship them later, because the price is going to increase after January 1st. Yes, and there are still spots available for the human design classes. And let me know in the comments where this eclipse is happening in your chart. And I'll see you guys again soon with more videos. Bye!